Hello everyone, I am Tola Akerele, the author of the Orishirishi Cookbook, and today we're going to be cooking native soup from the cookbook on page 20. This is a beautiful soup, it's so delicious. I discovered it quite late in life, I don't know how or why, but it was discovered a few years ago before I opened the Orishirishi kitchen. So we're just going to go through it. It's really a soup that celebrates seafood. So depending on your budget, you can go really far off, or you can just do a little bit. But we're going for the full work today with fish and prawns and periwinkles, and there's also a mix of sort of land as well with the cocoyam and the offo. We're going to be using offo today. This is a really delicious soup, and when I found it, I've loved. This is my favorite soup to date. So I would really recommend you try this dish. It's on page 20 of the cookbook. So let's have a look at the ingredients now. So the ingredients for native soup, we have our snails, our large land snails. We have our large periwinkles. They've both been deshelled. The small periwinkles, crayfish, our stockfish, which was already soaked, so you can see it's a little bit tender. Yellow atarodo or Scotch bonnet, if you're in the UK or US. And large prawns, some pomo, cow skin, dried fish, oziza leaves, some shrimps, fresh fish. This is actually croaker, but you can use tilapia or snapper or any fish you desire. And then we have salt, we have our oziza seed and the offal to thicken the soup. We're going to start off by boiling the snails in a cup of water. Add the snails and you add a little bit of salt to that. Of course, you should have cleaned your snails before on page 157. It's the snail cleaning process. And so let that boil for 15 minutes. And once that's boiled, we're just going to run that through a sieve to get rid of all the excess water, ready for it to be cooked. And we're going to start cooking the main dish now. We're going to add a litre of water into our pot, and we're going to add our stockfish first of all. We're going to add also our dry fish. So I'll be adding the fish. So we're adding the shrimps to the fish. Everything pretty much goes in now. We've added the prawns. Now we have the shrimps, the prawns, and the dried fish in there. We're going to add the small periwinkles first. Add such a lovely colour to the mixture, doesn't it? And of course our large, we deshelled these now, our large periwinkles. And we've got this lovely, well, we'll have a lovely broth of seafood. Okay, I'm now going to leave that for 10 minutes for the fish to really cook. And we'll come back to that when the fish is cooked in 10 minutes time. Okay, we're now going to take out the fish, and this smells absolutely gorgeous. Wow, all the aromas, fantastic. Let's take out the fresh fish so it doesn't disintegrate when we cook it for longer. And this other one here. And the last piece, if we find it, there it is. Oh, lovely. Okay, we're now going to add the crayfish and the atarodo mix. This is the yellow Scotch bonnet and the crayfish which we've just put into our. Let me just add a spoon. Going to now stir it gently. So we just get everything working together. You see all those lovely colours. Look at the prawns and the. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we're now going to add the snails, which we've already pre-cooked. So I absolutely love snails. So we're going to pour the palm oil in. Oh wow, look at that gorgeous colour. Oh, it's really beginning to taste like a cooked meal. Smells so delicious. I'm actually getting hungry now. Okay. Now I'm going to let this simmer for 10 minutes. We're going to add some pomo to the broth, even though it's not in the actual recipe, but I actually love a bit of pomo in almost everything. But not everybody likes pomo in their native soup, but it's always a nice addition. Let me just give it a quick stir. Oh, that actually looks really gorgeous. So we're going to add the ground Oziza seeds. Give it that. Okay, and we'll add the 2 stock cubes to it. I'm going to close it for about just 1 minute, and then we're going to put the fish back in. So the reason why we take the fish out is to make sure it doesn't disintegrate as we're cooking the rest of the ingredients. You can see it's got this beautiful reddish color. And you see all the lovely seafood in there. So we're going to add the offal, which is a thickening agent. This gives it that nice thick texture. And cocoyam, we also use cocoyam sometimes, which gives it a very nice earthy feel. If you don't have cocoyam, you can also use yam or even potato if you really don't have the ingredients available. But it's always better to use cocoyam, and you can just make it into a paste and just add it in. But offal is a very easy option, very easy to get from any African supermarket, because it comes in a powder form, which makes it easier for cooking. So we'll leave that, we'll add the fish back in as well, and then we'll just leave that to thicken. And our soup is almost ready. And that is our delicious native soup. You can also, of course, eat it with your choice of preferred swallow. Amala is a great option, semo, or even eba. So you can have it on its own with a swallow option as well. Enjoy!